So this is the OnePlus 3T, an internal upgrade to what we now know to be the OnePlus 3. Hey, what is going on guys, Orhan here, and to fully understand all that's new with this phone, you have to take a look at all the things that were different from its older sibling, the OnePlus 3. So all the other things that haven't changed you can find in my initial OnePlus 3 review, which I'll link below if you're interested. So the first change, and this isn't really a big one, it's the new color. We now have a new darker color called Gunmetal. Looks more like a space gray type of color that we're familiar with from Apple devices. And compared side by side to the black color of the OnePlus 3, it looks a little bit darker as you can see. So that's probably the main way you'll be able to tell the difference between the OnePlus 3T and the OnePlus 3. There is also a white color as well. And the new change is in the specs. Well, not all of it, only the Snapdragon 821 is the major upgrade here. It has a higher 2.35 GHz clock speed, so it's not underclocked like what we had with the Google Pixel. All that paired with the same 6 gigs of RAM makes for arguably the smoothest phone experience out there. And especially at that price point, this is definitely a plus. Get it? OnePlus 3T? Terrible jokes aside, something that's not terrible with the 3T is a new camera. And not the rear one this time, that's the same from last year. This time, OnePlus upgraded the front-facing camera, so we now have a 16 megapixel front-facing camera, which takes amazing selfies. So if you're all about that selfie game, this phone is pretty strong. And to spice things up a little bit, one shot out of this entire review was shot on the front-facing camera of the OnePlus 3T. I'll leave you guys to it in the comments to find out which shot it is. And the next change is the battery. We now have a 3450 mAh battery with the 3T. So that's an upgrade from the 3000 mAh battery that we had with the OnePlus 3. And if you can do your math right, that's a 13% larger battery. And having that extra battery definitely doesn't hurt. The battery life will easily get you through a day of usage with plenty of juice left over. And the next upgrade is the storage. So the 3T now comes in 128 gigabytes. It's still not expandable, but the expanded storage does help people that keep their music libraries offline on their phone, which is definitely a plus. And if you aren't aware, last year we only had a 32 or 64 gigabyte variant with the OnePlus 3, so that's definitely a welcomed upgrade. And last but not least, the software. So the software on the 3T has been upgraded to a more cleaner and more stock feel than before. It's still Marshmallow, but it should upgrade to 7.0 Nougat in the near future. And overall, I'm loving this phone. The OnePlus 3T and the Pixel XL are now on my list as the top phones that I recommend to people out there. But if and when the 3T upgrades to 7.0 Nougat, if they can have a near stock software experience like the Pixel, which they have proven to have in the past, then this phone would definitely take this spot as the best phone out there right now for the average consumer without any question. Because the only thing that makes me even consider the Pixel is its software. And if OnePlus can match that, I don't see why you have to spend up to $200 more for a phone that overall offers less bang for the buck. So yeah, this phone has the potential to take the crown as not only the budget king, it kinda already did that with the 3, but it can take the throne as the best smartphone out there right now. So there's a lot of potential for this phone, but only time will tell. So yeah, I'll leave you guys on that note. Till next time, my name is Orhan, and I'll see you guys in the next one.